Hey, what's up everybody? I'm StarofWisdom. As you can see here, I am 15 battles into placement matches. It's been a struggle getting to Master Ball this month. But I'm hoping that... Alright, well, good start losing points. I'm hoping this is the time. I'm using an adapted version of Connor's team. It switches out Kartana for Raichu, which gives us Lightning Rod, and Fake Out, and Charm, and Eerie Impulse. We're technically close. We're in Ultra Ball. If we get like 3 wins in a row, we could probably get there. I haven't been getting 3 consecutive wins. So this is like a Series 5 team with Whimsicott and Cinderace and Incineroar. But then they have a Thundurus. Now, I think that physical Thundurus with Defiant might actually be a thing. Like, I've been seeing this on the ladder. Anyway, regardless, this is a team that we want to go slow against. So, but we also want to be able to pressure the Cinderace if needed. What about... How insane would it be... No, we can't really lead Raichu Dracovish, can we? We could lead Dusclops Raichu, though. We could fake out the Whimsicott so that it doesn't taunt us. Or do we want to outspeed? No, we want Trick Room up. If we get Trick Room up, we're probably fine. I'm gonna try this. Every time that I sit down to like play Pokemon competitively, I'm like, alright, this time I'm gonna take it seriously. I'm gonna think through my decisions and I'm gonna make smarter ones. And then I just pick 4 Pokemon and send them out and like, do it! You can do this! I believe in you! Which is very much in the spirit of Pokemon. Less about informed decision making and more about belief. Which, you know, might work out against this, because they can't fake out my Dusclops. Do I want to set up Trick Room in front of a Snorlax? I don't know. Salt Vest, Citrus Berry. Okay. I could Trick Room... I mean, if it Belly Drums, I'd just Haze, right? I think I'm okay setting up Trick Room in front of a Snorlax. This is fine, right? This is fine. I just want to fake out the Raichu, or the Incineroar so it doesn't like hit me with a dark move. Yeah, it was probably just trying to fake me out. Curse Snorlax. They might not be anticipating Haze. I mean, well, actually, dropping their speed. Now they might be slower than my Dusclops. We will try to Haze. Hopefully that undoes that curse there. Probably worth just... I mean, this... Because the thing is now Raichu doesn't really do much. I could just Volt Switch, but I kind of want to charm the Snorlax in case it is slower than my Dusclops and does something weird. It is slower. Well, I mean, that's fine. Raichu dies. That switches out Raichu, and then we reverse. So, yeah, this is probably fine. Okay, now it will not be slower anymore. It doesn't have an attack boost, doesn't have a defense boost. And we see the Incineroar switch out. So that's nice. We're going to get to see what they switch into. But they're going to be able to switch their Incineroar back in this next turn to intimidate me if I switch into Glastrier. They do have Rotom. So they probably switch out and bring Incineroar back in to intimidate me. But that might not be the worst thing ever. Yeah, I think I just want to bring in Glastrier here. That's okay with me. So... figuring that they're switching something for Incineroar. They don't have any ghost types. Because I think I'm just going to max Knuckle the Snorlax. Glastrier's slower than Dusclops. Wait, no. Dusclops might be slower than Glastrier. Dusclops is slower than Glastrier. Okay, so here's my plan. I'm just going to Haze again. So if they switch and do the Intimidate, I will be neutral attack first. I don't think Max Knuckle is going to Oko Snorlax. They don't switch. Alright, so that's kind of a wasted move from... Bit of a wasted move on my Dusclops then, but that's fine. I think that was a safe play. Just making sure that I'm not -1 attack. No Dynamax still. Ooh! Yawn! That's annoying. Also really annoying that the Snorlax is slower than my Glastrier, and we've activated their Citrus Berry. That was a really annoying turn of events right there, actually. I don't like that. And they're setting up the Rotom. Okay. Sure. Well, we're +1 attack, so this next attack will do more damage. I don't really want to Pain Split yet. Get Nightshade Rotom and... Can't Quake it. Hailstorm's going to be not very effective. I sort of just want to go for the Snorlax again. Something tells me the Snorlax Dynamax is here, but there's not a lot I can do about that. This Rotom is going to be annoying. I guess I could Knuckle the Rotom. I am +1. I'm going to try it. They do switch Snorlax, probably into Incineroar. Yeah, bring me back down to -1. That's fine. Or not -1, I'll be neutral. But, whatever. I'm wondering if they Dynamax the Rotom here, because it is +2 special attack. No, no Dynamax on Rotom. Alright, so we're going to do some damage to it. I kind of wish I had Knuckled the Snorlax after all, because that still would have done good damage to it. Anyway, Rotom is low. I still think that was useful. We don't know what item the Rotom has, do we? It's just going to Thunderbolt me. So let's see. Yeah, now I'm asleep, which is a little bit awkward. We could Pain Split the Incineroar. I mean, yeah, we just kind of have to wait for Glastrier to wake up. I will Pain Split Incineroar, and it's the most useful thing here. We're +1 attack. Oh, we're on the last turn of Trick Room also. I mean, yeah, we don't do anything. We for sure aren't going to move. But we'll try to Knuckle the Rotom just in case. Rotom protects. I mean, I guess Nightshading the Rotom made a lot of sense there. But I was afraid that they might still Dynamax it to get a bit of health back. Okay. Keeping our Dusclops healed up decently well. That's good. Flare Blitz. Yeah, I mean, it does some damage. They take some recoil. Alright, Trick Room is done. Dynamax is done. They still have their Dynamax left. It's probably the Rotom. Like, Dynamaxing the Rotom makes sense here. I'm going to try to set Trick Room back up. I have to hope that I wake up and that I can kill this Rotom, because the Rotom makes sense to Dynamax, right? You definitely want to Dynamax. I mean, it's a low health, which is slightly discouraging for them. Unless they still have something in the back that they don't want to Dynamax. But I feel like if they Dynamax the Rotom here, they can pretty safely just wipe out my team. Especially if they have, like, Dark Pulse on. I think Rotom gets Dark Pulse. It gets Dark Pulse or Shadow Ball. It gets something that's super effective against ghosts. So, yeah, here it is. Please wake up, Glastrier. I mean, maybe I should have actually gone for Protect, because are faster right now. I should have gone for the Protect in case I woke up. That probably would have been safer. To try to reset Trick Room. But Lightning is going to wake me up, isn't it? Electric Terrain? I don't think you can... I forget if you can't fall asleep on Electric Terrain. I feel like that wakes me up. I feel like you just can't be asleep on Electric Terrain. And they're going to give me my weakness policy. I mean, I'm going to take a lot of damage. Okay, this is where we find out if Electric Terrain wakes me up. It's a lot of recoil for them. No! Really? Electric Terrain doesn't wake you up? What? Aww. Because I know you can't fall asleep in Electric Terrain, but I thought it woke you back up, too. Dang it! Ugh, that yawn was very annoying. I could try to go for a double Protect. Just to stall out a turn of Dino. And that doesn't really help me at all. Yeah, I actually want to benefit from having my... I want to benefit from not having... that I can take an attack, because I have a weakness policy. Not weakness policy, Focus Sash. And on the off chance that Glastrier can wake up and land a hit... Yeah, so that should bring me down to my Focus Sash, right? No, they go for the Glastrier. Alright, fine! There goes my special defense boost from the sand. Also, they got a crit to kill my Dusclops, which is also annoying. Self U-turn? Oh. God, that's annoying. I still don't know why you self U-turn there. You might as well just do damage to me. But, I mean, I guess. Maybe now it's not in range of my Rock Slide anymore. I mean, yeah, it wasn't in range of Rock Slide anyway. I'm dead. I'm very dead. I still have my Focus Sash. Just gonna keep Rock Sliding. They're gonna switch out and intimidate me, right? I mean, why would they... Yeah, I guess they will do it. I thought maybe they would want to, not do that, because if something faints, they're gonna be able to switch in anyway. But I guess that's the choice they made. Alright, now I'm down to Sash. Since they self-U-turned last time. Now, at -1 attack... No! Dang. Well, they were both close. Why has this month been such a struggle to just get back to Master Ball? Yep. Alright, alright. Good game. Yeah, I think the main things I wasn't expecting there was the yawn. I probably just shouldn't have attacked the Snorlax. I should, if I had just gone for the Rotom slot earlier. I mean, I did do a good job of doubling into Rotom that one turn and getting it low. But by that time I was asleep. I could have switched out Glastrier so that I didn't fall asleep. Maybe. Maybe that was the play. Alright. Got a Naganadel. We got a Mamoswine. Potentially Dark-type Urshifu. Probably Dark-type Urshifu, if I had to guess. So, I mean, I want Trick Room, but I feel like they're going to see that coming. They're going to have answers for it. So maybe I don't lead with Dusclops. How does the Tyranitar Dracovish lead work here? I like Feeny. I like Tapu Fini here because of the... Well, actually, poison against it is not ideal. So maybe I do want Raichu here so that I can fake out. kind of like Feeny Raichu. I think that works. And then do I actually want Glastrier, or do I want... I don't know, Glastrier just seems too good not to bring, but I feel like they're going to be expecting it, right? Like they've got a lot of answers for Glastrier. But what does Dracovish really do? If they set Tailwind, I'm not going to be outspeeding. I'm going to try not using Glastrier. I'm going to bring the Dracovish and the Tyranitar in the back, which I think is probably a mistake, because I think they probably will get Tailwind up, and I will not be able to outspeed, even in Sand. Like, Glastrier was probably still the better pick here, but I just want to try this, because they might not be expecting it. It got Duraludon. Not quite what I expected. So, I can fake out the Whimsicott. I should have led something so that I could have just gotten rid of the Whimsicott. But what would I have had? I don't think I had anything that could do that. Do we lock into Dazzling Gleam or Moonblast? Probably Moonblast. Do I think that I can... No, Moonblast and Fake Out is not going to take out the Whimsicott. It'll do a lot to Duraludon. Maybe I just Dazzling Gleam, because Duraludon has such low special defense. It might be Assault Vest, though. But I think I'm going to Fake Out the Whimsicott, and then I just have to decide if I'm locking into Dazzling Gleam or Moonblast. I feel like Dazzling Gleam is okay here. Also, what am I Dynamaxing this game? Maybe the Tyranitar? They might just switch Whimsicott too. Well, no, why would you switch Whimsicott? They switched Duraludon. Magnetal. Okay. I understand. Yep, they're gonna want to kill my Feeny. Cause yeah, they can just Tailwind, and they did a lot of damage. Dang, Moonblast might have killed the Whimsicott actually. So yeah, now they definitely Tailwind. And then they hit me with a poison move, and it just kills me. What if I switch to Tyranitar? And then Volt Switch with Raichu? Because they're going to set Tailwind. I'm going to switch Feeny and try to Volt Switch. It's not very effective against either of them. But there's a chance that I can get the Whimsicott with the Volt Switch. We'll find out. Yeah, Dynamaxing Naganadel. Alright, well, it's Max Ooze, so that they're going to boost their special attack, but I don't think... I mean, well, yeah, they can't KO me because I've got a Sash. But I guess it depends on what Whimsicott... Well, no, Whimsicott has to Tailwind, right? Whimsicott Tailwinds and Naganadel Sludge Bombs? Or Max Oozes. Helping Hand! Oh, if I can kill the... I mean, yeah, I guess they didn't need Tailwind to outspeed my Feeny. Yep. Okay, good switch. Oh, if this Volt Switch kills the Whimsicott before they set Tailwind, we're in business. I mean, it's Volt Switch against Whimsicott? Then again, it is Magnet. Yes! Nice, okay. So they don't have Tailwind. And now we bring in Dracovish. I think this is somehow gonna work. Because, yeah, now we definitely outspeed this Naganadel, because it's Life Orb. Huh. So I guess they might Protect, which would be annoying. What can they bring in that's going to be able to deal with my Dracovish, Urshifu? I mean, yeah, but I think they maybe go for the Tyranitar. I'm actually going to switch back to Feeny. And I'm going to try to Fishious Rend. Oh, but that's not very effective. I don't want Psychic Fangs because... I think we just do Vicious Rend anyway, right? They probably guard. Even at not very effective. I think Naganadel is within range of a Vicious Rend. I'm thinking they go for the, I think they max guard. And, yeah. That's okay, though. Because I think that they're going to attack the Feeny slot with the Urshifu. No, they do go for the Drakefish. And they do bring me down to 7 health. Well... That's awkward, but, you know. Dang it. Now they're going to Sucker Punch and Max Ooze me, and I'm going to lose. Dang it. Yeah, now... Who am I Dynamaxing this game? Probably. You know what? Maybe Dynamax Feeny can live... Maybe. Maybe Dynamax Feeny can live a +1 max use. Because Naganadal's +1. God dang it. Ah. Why didn't you attack the... You should have attacked the Tyranitar. Why'd you go for... I mean, yes, the Dracovish is the bigger threat. Of course, you're going to attack the Dracovish. Ah. I was making such a good switch. Alright, Big Feeny. No! They don't Sucker Punch. Okay, so we do get the Naganadel. Maybe they don't have... Maybe they're not carrying Sucker Punch. I mean, yeah, now I die, but that's fine. We've taken out their Tailwind Setter. We've killed Naganadel. This Urshifu definitely dies to a max Starfall. So they're down to their last Pokemon. Yeah, I think this works out for me. Huh, they must... Oh, they're probably choiced. I bet that Urshifu was choiced. That would explain it. But yeah, now we can just go for a Fake Out. Oh, right, the Duraludon. I forgot. Oh, yeah, this Duraludon is totally screwed. It is not going to take a special move from Tapu Fini. Alright. Fake Out Starfall. Yeah. Alright, we did it. We won a game. It's still possible. We just need to get several consecutive wins, and we can get to Master Ball. Sun, we've got... Sun. That's what I see. I don't really want to set Trick Room. I think I lead Raichu, because that's pretty good against their... Oh, they could Tailwind with Tornadus. What if I do a really weird play? Raichu Glastrier. They're going to Sleep Powder me. But I could switch Raichu for Feeny. I think I'm just going to Dynamax Glastrier turn 1 and just hit something really hard. And bring the Tyranitar so that I can overwrite Weather. This is such a weird play that I'm trying. But I don't want to set Trick Room for their Torkoal, right? So... Because if I Dynamax Glastrier, yeah, I'm going to be slow, but... I'm going to be hitting things hard. Like, it might not matter, is what I'm thinking. I'm going to try this. This is probably a mistake, but we're going for it. They have so many options for leads. But Tornadus Venusaur. Okay, so options. Things that they can do. They can Sleep Powder. They can Tailwind. They can Switch out Tornadus for Torkoal to get Chlorophyll on Venusaur. All things that they can do. I think they're going to want to go for a Sleep Powder, right? So we switch Raichu for Feeny. We get Misty Terrain. We Dynamax and we Hailstorm. Kill the Venusaur so that it is just gone. Are they going to switch? Are they going to Dynamax? Are they just going to set Tailwind? I feel like you switch Tornadus for Torkoal, right? That's the safest option. No switches. Because that's the thing. If I fake out the Torkoal, well, no, they're going to be. They don't need Tailwind. Actually, no, that makes sense. What other moves does Tornadus get? I saw Tornadus and I'm like, Tailwind. What if this Tornadus has, like, I don't know, Will-O-Wisp? That would be bad. No, they just set Tailwind. Okay. Again, they don't need it, but I guess that was what they were thinking. Okay. Protected by Misty Terrain. Good. Should be a dead Venusaur. Nice. Okay. Gives us a Chilling Neigh boost. So yeah, they've got Tailwind, but they also don't have Venusaur, which was, like, probably their main threat. I just don't know enough about what Tornadus actually has on it. So now, what other options do they have? They have their own Tapu Fini. Do I just try to kill the Tornadus, or do I start hitting the Fini? Probably start hitting the Fini, because I don't have many good options for dealing with it. Do they still have Torkoal? I mean, the Urshifu... I think we just start hitting the Fini with Quakes. What if Tornadus gets Ally Switch? I don't think... Tornadus probably does get Ally Switch. Maybe we just try to kill the Tornadus and call it. Nah, I'm gonna Quake the Fini. Because, yeah, I want to start raising my special defense. I want to be dropping its special attack. It's definitely faster, but that's kind of one of the nice things about intentionally leading with Glastrier and not setting up Trick Room, is it's like, that Tailwind is not actually helping them very much at all. Like, yeah, they're outspeeding my Fini, but against my Glastrier, it's kind of... What? Oh. Is it physical Fini? That's such a weird play. But that's smart, because Fini can't be confused, because it's always setting terrain when it sends out. But why would they raise their own physical attack? Because Fini's a special attacker. Oh my god, that Moonblast did so much. Okay, yeah. Well, and then with my weakness policy, I'm +3 attack. They did raise their defense. Unless that was a special... No, right, no, they raised their own attack. I mean, okay, so it lived, but I think it's going to faint to Hail now. That was like a really smart play, but I don't think Swagger actually helps the Fini at all. Because it's raising its attack, not its special attack. But that's a really fancy idea. That you use a move that raises an attack, raises a stat while also inflicting a status condition, but since you've got Misty Terrain up, you can't get afflicted by the status condition. Anyway, yeah, that was like a cool play, but I don't think it worked the way they wanted it to. So yeah, now we just Moonblast the Urshifu and Hailstorm the Tornadus. Who even needs Trick Room? Okay, swaggering the Urshifu makes a lot of sense, considering that terrain was already up. But I guess they... Oh, right! You can't prankster a dark type, though. Yeah. Like, I really like the idea of that, but I think what we're seeing here is that in practice, it's only going to work on very specific Pokemon. Like, yeah, raising Urshifu's attack without confusing it, that's smart, but you can't use prankster against a dark type. And it also requires having sent out the Feeny first to set up the Misty Terrain. Anyway, I like the idea, but I don't think the execution was quite there. So, cool. Leading Glastrier. Turns out it works. Also, they didn't bring the Torkoal, which was like the one thing that I was really scared about there. I was like, don't want to set Trick Room for Torkoal. Alright. I think we're within one win of Master Ball. I think one more win, right? They've got their own Glastrier. They've got a Moltres. Like, again, I like Feeny here. Should I try the same thing? Like, lead Raichu and Glastrier? I don't know if that's gonna work. I want Feeny. Feeny seems really strong here. I need the Raichu to protect it. But I also need to deal with... I almost kind of do want to lead Glastrier. Or I do Dracovish Tyranitar. I could do this, I think. I think I can lead Tyranitar Dracovish. And then have Raichu in the back. That I could switch out Tyranitar for Raichu. To pick up Lightning Rod stuff. That would be against Dracovish. And then I have Feeny for dealing with a lot of their team. The Celesteela is what scares me. I mean, and the Moltres. Obviously, if the Moltres gets out of control, then that also scares me, but... I'm gonna try this. Because here's the thing, if they bring their Glastrier... Yeah, it's gonna be slow, but it's still gonna be annoying to deal with, because it's Glastrier. Moltres Landorus. Right, the Intimidate is also annoying. I did forget about the Intimidate. This is why I didn't want to lead Raichu, though, because they can do a pretty safe Earthquake here. So... I think I'm just going to Fishious Rend the Landorus. The Moltres is annoying, though. Like, I kind of would rather have Feeny in right now. And Tyranitar is good to save here. And I don't want to... What if I just protect Tyranitar turn 1? Because I don't want to activate anything on Moltres. I don't want to... I don't... Or do I? Maybe I don't care. Because it's going to move before me. And then next turn I can Fishious Rend it. Maybe this is okay. Yeah, switch out Landorus. Okay. Celesteela. Which is going to be a problem. Moltres protects this turn. Okay, cool. So we're just going to do some damage to Celesteela. That does a lot of damage. Good grief. And this Rock Slide is going to do a fair bit. Alright, well, the Celesteela is in range of stuff. How fast? Celesteela's pretty slow, right? I think we Fishious Rend and Rock Slide again. Okay, there goes the Celesteela. Oh, they're going to double Intimidate. Okay, that makes sense. That does make a lot of sense, actually. And they probably Dynamax the Moltres, right? Okay, yeah, with the double Intimidate, we're not so good. I should have done some switching there. That should have occurred to me. That, like, yeah, they're gonna switch in the Landorus again. Cause yeah, I think they're gonna kill my... I'm gonna do a little bit of damage with the Fishious Rend, but then they're gonna kill my Dracovish. That does a good chunk, actually. Alright. Goodbye, well, maybe not, actually. Yeah, Dracovish does live. Huh. So now I Rock Slide, which is going to give it Berserk and Weakness Policy. Dracovish is still alive. What if I sacrifice Raichu? Like, what if I say, okay, you're gonna Earthquake, right? You're gonna Earthquake with Landorus. I'm gonna Protect, and I'm gonna just sacrifice my Raichu. Because let's see, they've got Landorus, they have Celesteela, and they have... I think if they had Regieleki, they would have let it, right? So here's the thing. I can switch out Dracovish, let Raichu die, and then bring Dracovish back in, and it won't be -2 attack anymore. And Moltres max guards. Wait. So they probably just Earthquake? So they can't protect next turn, though, which is big. Yeah, okay, kill my Raichu. This is actually exactly according to plan. Alright, good. Raichu goes down as intended. Because, yeah, now I just get to bring Dracovish back in, and I am neutral attack and still faster. And they just protected their Moltres this turn, so they can't double protect. Yeah, and then we can Rock Slide safely, because they probably have to... If they want to get rid of Dracovish, they have to double it. Unless they go for a double Max Guard. Like, that is a way out for them here, but yeah, no. Nice! Alright, Moltres is gone. Dynamax dealt with. Haven't used mine yet. Not that I have a great Pokemon to Dynamax with, but, you know. Yep, that's going to take me down to my... That's going to kill the Dracovish. Doesn't bring me quite down to my Sash, but, I mean, more or less. Yeah. We can Rock Slide the Landorus. I guess I forgot that my Tyranitar is still only... It's still -2 attack, and now I'm down to just my Feeny. I kind of don't want to Dynamax Feeny, because... You know, Celesteela might actually be kind of fast. Because I lose the Specs boost. I just don't know if Tyranitar has enough health left. What is their last Pokemon? We haven't seen their last Pokemon. And all three of the Pokemon in the back. Well, Heatran is the least scary of the three. I could Protect. I don't have to Dynamax this turn. I could just Protect. But is that worth doing? Well, I could Protect to get rid of the Landorus. No, I think we wanna attack. I don't know. Dang it. No, I have made a mistake. Okay, we're protecting, and I think I have to lock into Muddy Water. I was very rushed there. I wish I had picked Scald. I should have picked Scald! No! Well, it's okay. Actually, I could just Dynamax the Feeny still. That is going to do damage to my Feeny. Yeah, we take it. Please land on both. Thank you. Because here's the thing. We can still Dynamax Feeny now and switch to a different move. Okay. That was, like, not my best play because I was very rushed and I just, like, had to make a decision. But we got there. We are still alive. We still have Dynamax. We can still Dynamax either Pokemon depending on what they bring in here. It's the Glastrier. Interesting. Okay, let's not activate its weakness policy. I don't really have a way of lowering its stats, though. But that's fine. We can just hit it for neutral moves. And yeah, we can set Geyser so that we can have a boosted rain move next turn. I think that's the right play. Yeah. Yeah, let's do this. As long as I don't give it weakness policy... it's probably going to try to kill my Tyranitar this turn. It's going to high horsepower my Tyranitar to get a Chilling May boost. But I will have done a big chunk of damage in exchange. Unless it protects. It might also just protect this turn, figuring that I'm going to Dynamax. But I don't know. Protecting loses you so much momentum, because right now you're at full health. Yeah. Okay, so we'll have Rain for the next turn. I think, yeah. After a Lash Out, another Rain boosted Max Geyser will take it out. So I think we've got this. Don't give it weakness policy. I keep forgetting my Tyranitar is -2 attack. But, okay, yep. They kill the Tyranitar, they get +1 attack, but they're in range of another Max Geyser now. I'm pretty sure. Because it's Rain boosted now. And that other... Oh, and their Life Orb. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they are so dead. Nice. I think this is going to get us to Master Ball? Okay, good. Please just let me into Master Ball. I don't want to do placement matches anymore. I've played so many placement matches. Let's update the rank. See if we got there. Did we do it? 19 games? 19 games isn't too bad. If we did get there, 19 games is pretty decent, actually. For my own record. Yes! And we place in at 68.59. That's pretty good. All right. I like going through at least doing the placement matches, because then you get to see, you know, it's a nice way of, like, I don't know. I lost my train of thought. It's like you're on this timer, sort of. Like, you're fighting your way up, and you're gonna get a clear result at the end. Whereas now for the rest of the season, it's gonna be up and down, probably mostly down. Whereas getting to Master Ball, it's like, how high can you place in just based on, you know, playing matches against people. I don't know. My thoughts derailed very quickly at the end of this video, so I'm just gonna end it now. But thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.